The first thing I'm gonna do when I come to the UK, man, I gotta go try this Nando's everybody talking about. You know what I mean? Everybody be like, "Oh, Taj, you haven't had Nando's? Like that's ridiculous. Like you haven't had Nando's." What's good? My name is Taj Taylor. I'm from Internet Money. I own Internet Money. Internet Money is a collective of producers, artists, engineers. We're a record label, we're a management company, we're a production company, and now we are artists as well. We have the #1 song in the UK right now, Lemonade. Internet Money started whenever me and, I met Nick Mira when he was like 15 and DT. I met him when he was like 16. They went on to go find Juice WRLD. Internet Money is like a lot of people know of us of like finding and developing Juice WRLD, Ian Dior, Trevor Daniel, Lil Tecca, all those artists. We got started 4 years ago and we got in the industry 3 years ago. So everything that you've heard, we done in a matter of 3 years. Internet Money produced Lucid Dreams, we produced Ransom with Lil Tecca, we produced Falling by Trevor Daniel, All Girls Are the Same, Juice WRLD. We produced a lot of Juice WRLD songs, like a lot of his catalog. A lot of Tecca stuff, Did It Again, everything. Plug Walk, I'm trying to look around the room right now for the plaques. Blue Tent by Drake, a lot of records, too many to name. I guess that's a good problem. In Internet Money, there's like, right now we have like 50 people total, like 52, somewhere around there. Split up between, we got like photographer, we got engineers, we got artists, we got producers, we got managers, we got A&Rs, you know what I mean? Not everybody just works on music. We have people who are part of the team who have nothing to do with music, you know what I mean? Couldn't play music if they wanted to. I just think ultimately I wanted to build a collective of people who think the same and can put their egos aside and like work on something that's bigger than themselves and build something that's bigger than ourselves. And in return of everything, we all win together and we all win equally. The way to get into Internet Money is pretty much you just got to get someone's attention. So either like one of my A&Rs or one of my producers, it normally starts from there. And they'll just like, it's like Willy in the Wonka factory. Like, I got the golden ticket. They run it up, like that type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like they run it up me, they got a fire artist, or I'll be on some late night thing, just like looking on YouTube or whatever. And I'll come across a producer I think's fire or an artist I think's fire. And just from there, it's like scoping people out, seeing how they work. Do they work well with others? Or do they only care about themselves? Like everything I ask people in Internet Money is like a test, you know what I mean? Like every question, everything like that. So I just like to see if people can work well together. And if so, then that's how you get on team. There's no applications. It's not like you could just apply to be Internet Money. Kind of, but I mean, this has been going on forever, you know what I mean? Like, there would be no Internet Money if Mike Will didn't do this, or that we wouldn't be putting out these type of records if DJ Khaled didn't do it, or Dr. Dre was doing it, in the 90s and just continuously going forward. Like a bunch of artists have been doing that. Pharrell did it, Kanye did it, you know what I mean? So I think this is just the next generation of us like really showing what producers are possible, what's possible for producers and what we're made of, you know what I mean? In terms of like creating music and doing stuff like that. I'm still waiting on the little trophy I get to take the picture with, you know what I mean? So I can't like, I don't know yet. It hasn't really hit me. I've never been to the UK, so I don't know like how big it is over there. I still want to come to the UK. I found out I'm an Englishman myself, so I gotta come scope it out and check out the vibes and do all that. But here, whenever we find out, we just like, business as usual. Like, whenever you make amazing records and you put stuff together like this, like, not to be cocky or act like it doesn't matter, but I'm very confident in the work that we put out into the world. So it's just like you expect stuff like this to happen, you know what I mean? So we definitely act like we just been there before. The first thing I'm gonna do when I come to the UK, man, I gotta go try this Nando's everybody talking about, you know what I mean? I say this in literally like every single interview because everybody be like, "Oh, Taj, you haven't had Nando's. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you haven't had Nando's. Oh my God, you got to be a member. You got to be the exclusive black card member or whatever it is." I'm like, put it on, you know what I mean? I gotta go try it. I love food, so. Whenever we made Lemonade, it was the moment whenever we were making the album that like, it felt like everything was going right at the time. and the release of the song and everything like that, for it to go up this much, and just me just knowing the stuff behind the song, like the problems we were having or the clearance issues or whatever was going on. Like whenever you have this many artists on a record and this many people involved, people are always gonna butt heads, and stuff's gonna clash. But man, I think of all the songs, this is the one that was like would have been more accepted by like a more larger scale of people. You know what I mean? So this is the one that, if it was gonna go off, this was the one that would have went off. You know what I mean? And it did. So now we're here, and you get to ask me that question about it. When artists know about internet money, they find out internet money, they start doing their digging, like, wow, they did this, they did that, I didn't know they were a part of this too, like, what is going on? And so I think just like it's an immediate like respect, you know what I mean? Like, man, if I know if I want to get a hit record and get with people that really care about like the crafting and overall sound of music, like I'm gonna get with internet money and do something. So for us, just to like have the respect of these artists and have all these artists that want to collaborate with us or open to working with us or even being on our debut album, like it just means a lot. And I think it says a lot about how people just really respect internet money. Before the Storm, favorite song would have to be, come on man, it's Lemonade. It's #1 on the charts and #1 in our hearts. I think I'm most proud of. I think I'm proud to be associated with the song "Lucid Dreams" by Juice, just because like what that song meant and like the impact it had to people, and it went massive. I think it's like over diamond or something right now. We're just waiting on to get certified. So, that's like the first diamond record. It's a classic record, and it's one of them records that people are gonna be talking about for 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? Next album, the feature's got to be big. I'm not really trying to do half and half of like artists no one knows about with like new hot artists. I'm just trying to flood it and just go like hot song after hot song. So, I'm calling Drake, I'm calling Post Malone, I'm calling Travis Scott, like I'm calling all these big names. I'm trying to get the head honchos on here. I want The Weeknd, I want Young Thug on there. You know what I mean? Like I want the big artists. I want to do collaborations that people's never thought of. Whenever Kanye took Raekwon and Justin Bieber and put them on like a song for the Good Fridays, like that was a moment. I want to create moments like that. You know what I mean? Because we were always really first on artists, you know what I mean? Like we were first on Lil Tecca and Juice WRLD and Trevor Daniel, Ian Dior, like I could go Lil Skies, we signed the same week as him, so we worked with him heavy. Like a lot of artists, Joe Kenji's fire, Lil Spirit, Alec Wigdaw, Ty Fontaine, Mo Young, yeah man, all the internet money artists that we're working on right now. We just really know what we're doing, and it's gonna be the stairs, not the elevator. But whenever we reach the top of where we're going, all the hard work and the foundation we put in over time, you're gonna start seeing it. And they're doing crazy things with music. Man, like it's all a mental thing, you know what I mean? Like making beats and everything. That's the one advice I would give to people is it doesn't matter if you make beats or make music or whatever your creative is, you know what I mean? Like people are gonna tell you no one's gonna believe in you. Like no one believed in me to do this album. Now look here, like I'm sitting here with Lemonade. I did this album with my team by ourselves. No label help, nobody help. We got it done ourselves. So just ultimately, like if people don't believe in you, just show them, prove them wrong. Like use that as fuel. The more no's you're gonna run into, the people that stay on their feet the longest, no matter what you run into, and any negative or any no's or anything like that, the ones that stay on their feet and keep running, those are the people that have the chance to go like change humanity. Like you can go be Steve Jobs or Elon Musk or Kanye West, you know what I mean? Like you can do so much more in music, and whenever you just look at yourself like a musician, that's where it starts, but you could do so much more after that. You just gotta eliminate the thoughts in your head and just no filter.